Hi, my name is Travis, and I am an international exchange student from the United States. And I know when I was first planning my trip to France, I was planning for an experience of a lifetime. I was going to have fun, I was going to have a great place to live. So, when I arrived, my spirits were high, but my body, I was pretty tired. I just got done having an 18-hour flight, so the first thing I wanted to do was just go home and sleep. So, when I got to my apartment, I was in for a little surprise. I got there, and it was the crappiest apartment I've ever seen. It was uncomfortable. There were no sheets. There was no equipment. I had to sleep on my towel and wear clothes so I didn't get cold. So I did a little investigating, and I found out that there are many apartments here with no equipment, which is annoying because you have to buy everything, even if you stay here just for one semester, which, to some people is just a matter of a few months. So why would you want to buy all this equipment if you can't sell it back, And most of the apartments have no washing machine, which means you have to go, down the road, you have to walk 3 blocks to go to the public washing machine and pay, €5 or so just to wash your laundry, when you could just use your own washing machine for little to nothing. And also notice that most of the student apartments here, they're studios, so you have to live in a small flat, totally alone. Most of the students are complaining about, oh, it's boring, they're, coming here to have a great time, meet other people, party it up. But there's no common place to meet and to talk with these people in there. And I'm not the only one that's had these experiences. I have plenty of international friends that have had the same experiences, say their apartment's shitty, and if they had a better apartment, they would have a much better time here. So then we thought there should be something better. And my friends agree, and that there needed to be something new that would be a great way to make the students just fall in love with France. And we figured that what makes the study abroad experience great is good living conditions, comfortable beds upon arrival, and a decent-sized apartment with plenty of necessary equipment. So we did a little research, and we found out that there are 6 universities and colleges in Saint-Etienne, and all of them have partnerships with schools around the world, which means that every year there are foreign students here in Saint-Etienne. And we figured approximately 12 to 1,500 students in every university. So let's say around 40 of them were foreign exchange students. So that makes about 240 students, roughly, altogether here every semester. So basically, we want to create apartments or flats that's designed just for exchange students who have nothing with them when they arrive into the country except a suitcase and the clothes on their back. And what we'll do is we'll make it easy for them. We'll make it easy to move in. We'll make it easy to make payments. Everything will be put together. You won't have to make 4 different payments for water, for electricity, for heat, for cable. It'll all be included. It'll be fully furnished so that when you arrive, you don't have to spend €1,000 buying furniture to furnish an empty apartment just so you can, give it away or, do nothing with it, because you can't bring it back. You can't put furniture on a plane. And really, it doesn't even have to be just for international students. Really, any student can stay in this apartment. We just want to design it for international students. But, if other students want to stay in it, why not? So, any students welcome to stay in our accommodation. We'll create accommodations that are furnished and have shared living rooms so that, students can get together and communicate, socialize, make friends, and we'll put this common room like on the first level, or the ground level, so that if you're bored, you just go downstairs. We'll have a TV, maybe a little game, some foosball, maybe a pool table. It'd just be like a little game room so that all these students can come, socialize together, have a good time, and all they'll have to do is just go downstairs. This apartment complex is going to make it easy for any international student coming abroad. So they won't have to worry about all this crazy stuff. They're already going to be in this country. They're already going to have schoolwork. They're going to have a good time. So we want to make this complex a leading factor in their great experience abroad. Because let's face it, no one wants to have a shitty apartment, because that'll just make their entire trip shitty. They'll wake up in a shitty, smelly apartment. They'll look out the window, not have a view. They'll be looking at a dead cat in the alley. No one wants that. That'll make their trip terrible. So what we propose is this great apartment that will make a student's trip fantastic. And we know there's a market out there for them because there's always exchange students in every country. So you know what I say? Come, live in this apartment, have a great time, and have a great trip.